The speaker is now pleased to introduce students from the Institute Community Leadership who are here to speak on the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The Institute for Community Leadership conducts classes and out-of-school programming featuring civic engagement and social responsibility as a means to fortify academic excellence and school and community problem solving. Housed in the 47th District, ICL has worked with teachers and students in school districts and regions around the state. The students at ICL spend Saturdays, school breaks, and summers studying the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and applying principles of nonviolence. They are in Olympia today to commemorate the contributions of Dr. Martin Luther King and will share their insights on Dr. King's work at constructing inclusive civil society. So please help me welcome Rebecca Guya, who's in the 10th grade, Ashlin, Dahlton from the 10th grade, and Isaac Sotelo from the 11th grade. They each will be doing a reading up here at the podium, so please help me welcome them.
On behalf of the Institute for Community Leadership, we thank you for inviting us today. Dr. King is right when he concludes that the ultimate measure of a man is not where he or she stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where one stands in challenge and in controversy. We, the people, have problems facing us that need calm and consistent conduct. Positive conduct leads to positive character. And positive character leads to consciousness and vision where we can see far out into the months and years to come. Conduct that favors the self or the small group creates selfish character. If vision is short enough, we can only see the here and now. The people require leaders whose vision can see so far out and at the same time see what our grandchildren and great-grandchildren need us to be. Permit me to mention another essential Dr. King philosophy. Gratitude, he said, is the greatest of all virtues. If you have nothing to be grateful for, make up your mind that there is something wrong with you. There is a stereotype of teenagers among adults that portrays us as ungrateful. Certainly, we can all be more grateful, and it won't hurt us to say thank you more often or more genuinely. We are grateful for each of you. We thank you for putting yourself out there and leading. We thank you for making it through the sacrifices that were put upon you and your families. You live in a fishbowl, and we thank you for not drowning. We all got to this moment by teachings and examples of those who have sacrificed. We are on those shoulders who are below us, who brought us here. No matter race, culture, gender, or beliefs, each of us arrived here by way of love and hard work from others. Dr. King Day is an excellent time to share gratitude to all of those known and unknown whose sacrificing and suffering made it possible to become servants of the people. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you. Dr. King, he's known as a dreamer, but he is much more. He's a wonderful patriot, a loving father, and a beautiful teacher. He's an outstanding example that all of us can actively participate in unifying and understanding and bringing peace and justice. The diversity of America, it's what makes us strong and durable. Diversity becomes wholeness when all of us, we turn towards each other and not on each other. As young people, we have a responsibility to help break down barriers and lessen the things that pull us apart instead of together. Let's honor Dr. King. Let's bring knowledge and understanding of each other. Let's use that knowledge to enlighten each other on the things we need and the things and the interests we have. A beautiful garden is made up of beautiful, different roses. A beautiful nation, it's made up of different people, different human beings. We can create harmony. We will create harmony. Without diversity, we are lost. Dr. King teaches all of us to create harmony. We can't just create it with each other. First, we have to create it within ourselves. First, we must harmonize within our hearts and our minds. This way, we will all create harmony that this nation needs. Thank you.
Dr. King teaches us to develop the self that is of other selves, meaning do not become selfish, and realize that as Dr. King has taught us to incorporate everybody. Okay. What affects one directly affects all indirectly. For example, something we do in the Institute for Community Leadership in our classes is we look at our clothing and we check where that clothing was made. Something we ask all of you to do at some point today is look at the labels on your clothes and check where that article of clothing was made. Or you can go ahead and check now. You can look inside your jackets, on your purse, or your watches. Usually it's located in the back of the neck. There should be a tag. And I guarantee you that 99% of the time, your shoes, watches, or purses were made somewhere thousands of miles away. And as Dr. King has pointed out, By the time we leave the house in the morning, we are already in debt to more than half of the world. Humanity faces times of division and hardship. We all have experienced shattered dreams, failed hopes, and unfulfilled desires. Dr. King teaches there are 3 negative responses to shattered dreams. The first negative response is despair. The second, hardship. And the third negative response is meanness or violence. But here's the good news. There's one positive response to shattered dreams. It is to put ourselves to work for our community, our families, our state, and our nation. Have a meaningful and successful Dr. King Day. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. You did an outstanding job honoring the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King, and you certainly give all of us hope hearing your voices. And I would tell the legislators from the 47th, you have some leaders emerging in your area. So thank you.